What's going on, y'all? We back again with another vid today. It's been a minute for the most part, but it's sunny outside. It's summertime, and I just want to get into the main factors of the video, just about loving on yourself, manifesting your dream life. You know what I'm saying? Being the you that you see or that you want to see every day. Everybody talks about, okay, how do I get that point? How do I get that place? How do I become the person that I want to be or that I am? And for myself, honestly, I'm realizing that it really is a long journey. It really is a long process. If you want to be the best version of yourself, if you want your dream life, I feel like everybody forgets the life part. It's like, to get your dreams, it takes your life. It takes time. It takes falling in love with the process. It takes learning new things, messing up, failing. It takes figuring out really through your own perspective of what do you want your life to look like? How do you want to interact with life? How do you want to be perceived? How do you perceive yourself? And so, main thing I be thinking now is, like, honestly, all the things that I want in my life come into fruition because I am like those things. Let's say I wanted to be an attractive man, whatever features I may start with or may have. It's, what do I do? How do I enhance myself? How do I get up every day to make sure I feel looking good? That despite what the outside world says, I wake up, I look at myself in the mirror, and I feel good about myself. When it comes to money, even the idea of attracting money, money, I need money to do this or that. But instead of being like, I need money, it's like, no, okay, once I have this money, what do I do with it? Where do I place it? Are you gonna place it on fashion? Are you gonna place it on investments? Are you gonna place it on food? Are you gonna place it on your skincare, your chains, your jewelry, your gaming? You know, money money is something that's a part of life, you know. We give it like a physical form, like paper, but really money is the flowing of connection, the flowing of opportunity per se, but I will also say just of people, you know. We make money by the use of people. People make money off like making videos like I'm doing. People fashion, sell clothes, burger places, doing something. And even then, when it comes to the idea of money and just buying things, it's like, well, at that point, then what do you really want? Because you can only buy so many things, to satisfy yourself. And we have, human desires and tendencies that we may want or desire something. But sometimes it seems like whenever we get something, whenever we really like, oh, I have this item or I have this achievement or no possession of any sort that we deem worthy of or we're proud of, eventually that thing might become less exciting. Not to say that it isn't important, not to say that it doesn't hold value, but to say in the aspect that, you know, all things of life eventually will have a little bit of like normalness to it. Once you make $1 million, making that first million don't feel the same. That's what they say. Shit, I don't know. I need me $1 million. Or, having hella clothes, or even having, let's say, you want to get into the dating market, right? You want women, you want the passion of a woman, whatever it may be. Eventually, you get so many girls, doesn't hit the same. And so I feel like finding true things that are truly authentic to yourself, that which make you feel good, is the ultimate piece. And that looks very different. That looks very different on people. It's like, what do you do by yourself on your day to day that makes you happy, that makes you feel satisfied, that makes you feel loved and supported? Who do you hang around? What do they do? What are your hobbies? And myself personally, like, I choose to be a private person per se, but I definitely love being around people at times. I definitely love getting outside or, going in nature, or sometimes getting outside with friends and having fun. I love to work out. I love to feel good and look good. I like to dress, as much as I can with what I have, but finding the aspects of yourself that are truly just you and no one else formed that and no one else wanted that for you, not in a negative sense, but in a sense of That's for me. This is what I want. This is who I am. This is what fits. It doesn't have to fit what everybody else wants. But what you notice is that when you find things that really fit you, that tune into you, that is for you, you'll find people that come across on the same wavelength or on the same type of vibe, patience. And I feel like for the most part, it just be, just finding yourself, looking for the days where nothing's going on, but I can still enjoy it and it can be a worthwhile day. When it comes to the small things, I feel like for the most part, people don't really appreciate them. Like we got to wake up today, wherever you're at, you got to wake up, probably eat, probably chill. You get what I'm saying? Like we have so many opportunities to live life in any way that we choose. And sometimes we choose ways that don't fit us or that don't match us. Things that's not authentic, things that don't make us happy or don't make us better. And so with that being said, it's like what is you? What brightens your day? What is a part of you that no one else can really change about yourself? I feel like for the most part, I've been learning recently to stylize myself more, to find new ways to feel good to myself, find new hobbies, meet new people, try new things, change it up. Sometimes all you gotta do in life is change it up just a little bit. It doesn't have to be drastic. Let me think of something that I've been doing that's a little bit new. Something that's a little bit new, being outside more. I feel like that's one of the things I'd be trying to do more. Not in the sense of going out partying and stuff, but just getting outside in the sun, fresh air, walking outside, just being silent and present. That to me is very satisfying. Like every day I get to wake up and I get to chase this life that, we only have one, as they say, we only got one, so we got to live it right. And so it's like, what do you want to do with it? Who do you want to meet? Where do you want to go? What does it look like to you? And it's also just, how you see life. Like, if you see life as negative, you're only going to ever have negative. If you see yourself as ugly, all you're going to see is ugly. If you see yourself as I never have enough money, then you'll probably never feel like you have enough money. But I feel like it's a sense of worthiness that we're all looking for. And to know that you're worthy, to know that you're worth it, to know that, this life is cherished and this life is beautiful, that's a choice. Your dream life is a choice. It's the things that you choose to think, that you choose to do. And that looks different for every person. But it's your choice. God gifted us with free will. We could choose to do good things. We could choose to do bad things. We could choose to do whatever we want in this life. So it's like, it's really up to you. Not to say that you're perfect, not to say that everything will always go exactly as you expected, but everything, so long as you allow it to, will happen like it should. And that's just a big part of it, bro. It's like finding things that fill you up, that make you feel whole, that make you feel love, that make you feel God's love. Just think about it. God bless. Have a wonderful day.